everybody, and welcome to Thrifty Thursday. Everything was 50% off. I can't wait to show you what I got, and I can't wait to put a finishing touch on a project that I've been working on. And that project is the little playhouse, and that video is going to be tomorrow where I share with you what I did. But let's get started. So everything was half off. So the first thing I got to tell you guys was I got all of these labels, and they were 50 cents each. Walmart sells them for $7.95. I got them for 50 cents brand new. I use these labels for my homemade soap, for all of my salves, and all of my projects that I work on. So I am really excited about this. This is something I've never seen before at the thrift store. So I got all these labels, 50 cents each. Then for about 12 cents, I got all of these scoops. Now these are gonna come in handy for out in the little playhouse. Now I bet you're really wondering. A few of you guessed it, but we are keeping it a secret until tomorrow. So I'm gonna be using these as well. I got some material that was 50 cents. I like using these to make a project where I actually take my printer and I will print out beautiful pictures on this material, and I will use this for all kinds of things on the homestead, to wrap my bread in. I do all kinds of things with this kind of material. So it was 50 cents. I got a pair of flip-flops for my daughter that were 25 cents. So they were normally 50 cents, but I got them for 25. So those are for her. Oh my word, you won't believe what I found. So look what I got for 75 cents. It was half off. It was $1.50, but it was 75 cents. Another chopper. Hey, Starry Hilder always said, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So I got 2 of them. I love it. I love these choppers. And I never see them either at the thrift store. I got this candle for 25 cents. I'm going to melt it and use it for something that I'm working on here coming up. And it smells really good, but for 25 cents, it was a good deal. Then, last but not least, they were $1 each. Now they were $2 each, but I got them for $1. And they are very old-fashioned looking curtains. So they're valances, but what I'm going to use them for, we're going to work on. Now, I'm going to work on this that you can't see really what it is because I want to keep it a secret until tomorrow. So Friday's video is the great unveiling of what that room is, the little house. I'm so excited, but I want to show you what I'm going to be working on. So let's go over into the little house and let's put up these curtains. Now it's going to be a redneck way that I do it, simply because it's not that important to me, but I probably will put new ones up every year or 2 years. So we're just going to hammer some nails in and we're going to put this over the windows. So let's get started. Alright everyone, so this is the first window that we are going to cover. So I'm going to be covering these windows, and what I'm going to do is, and I'm hoping it's wide enough, so we shall see. The camera's not going anywhere else until Friday, everybody, because I don't want you seeing what I did. So I'm just going to go like this. Oh, you can't see. So let me just hammer it, and then I'll show you when we're finished, because there's not much room in here. So let me work on this, and then I'll show you when I'm done. Right everybody, so I have this curtain here at this window. I'm going to hang something up after I turn the camera off, because if I hang it up now, you're going to know what it is. So I have another window to do, and then this project is complete, and I can't wait to share with you tomorrow. Alright, gotta turn the camera off. For me, for me, it's really important to have a clean homestead. You know, so many times when you homestead, it's hard to keep things organized and keep things clean because you have so many things going on. But it's really important to me to have a clean homestead where everything is in its place. You know, you can have a really old home, but if you keep it clean and you keep things in its place, your home doesn't look quite so old. Or you can have a new home, but if you're extremely messy and sloppy and cluttered, your new home will look really old. It's just a matter of perception. So what I'm working on today is this area. Making a lot of meals outdoors. In fact, I'm gonna be making most of my meals outdoors. This is my little outdoor center. Now, as you see, I have a cooking area over here. I also have something that somebody gave me where I can make things like I did last year. Also, we have an old Weber grill that I took off the stand, and I'm actually going to use that. But what the issue I have is all of these sticks, and they're just kind of like laying there. So I found a metal quilt rack, and it's behind the sticks there, and I'm thinking that maybe I can cut the sticks up and I actually can arrange them in a nice way that it doesn't look quite so sloppy here in my cooking area. So I'm going to get working on this. Area cleaned up so nicely. I'm really happy about it. So where the pile of sticks were, there is no more sticks, and I'll show you what I did with them. There's the little Weber grill. I cleaned out the other grill, and I have my fire cooking area all finished. Let me go ahead and show you. So what I did is I have this old antique quilt. It was a metal flimsy thing. I'm not sure really what it was for. I think quilts. I use that to stack all of my wood. So all of my wood is stacked nicely in the back of my little cooking area. It's all stacked nice, and it's going to be easy to access, and it's going to keep it from falling over, and I have it in that old little metal frame. That is one way you can repurpose something. I love getting stuff for free and repurposing it. I really didn't have a need for it, and now this whole backyard area is so much cleaner. Everything is just so neatly in its place, and it's organized. And I can call this job finished. Okay, everybody, I was wrong. Here, Fanny talks about Pete. So I guess Daddy was really her daddy after all. From Fanny's diary, we're on April the 4th, 1943, and Fanny writes, Pete and Part finished collecting church dues. Mildred was here and we played anagrams. You learn something new every day on Fanny's diary. I guess she does talk about Pete, her husband. Imagine that.